Hello everyone, this is the Benjinator, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. This is part 10, and we just made it through some creepy ruins, actually, in this very strange world that we transported to. And supposedly, there is some food in what was known as the Arris Dome, so I think that's up ahead. Let's go check out what's at the Arris Dome. So, supposedly there's possibly some semblance of a more fruitful life here. I love this music. It's so creepy. Anyway, here's the Arris Dome. Looks a lot like the other domes we've been to so far. This little world we've been checking out doesn't look like a very nice place. We came from, yeah, that's about right. Yep, we made it. Across the ruins, oh yeah. Apparently it doesn't happen very often. Yep, we're that special. We're special people. Let's put it that way. Hope so. So it looks like, yes, that was us. Actually, if you tell them no, it's kind of an interesting response. Yep, we came from the future, or from the past, I guess. Or somewhere. The future or the past, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, a huge computer, huh? Robot guards. Looks like there's a lot of crazy robots around here. Well, we haven't actually seen any robots yet, but we have seen some interesting stuff. Death Peak. Nothing around here sounds very pleasant. I'll say that much. Let's talk to this girl, see if I think she's got something to sell. Yeah, I'm surprised that even though this is a very far-off world that we're in, that they still accept our money. So that's kind of interesting. That's the same stuff as usual, so nothing new there. It had been a while since I'd gone shopping there, and I was about sure that nothing was there. Save money, it'll do you good. That's a good advice, no matter when or where you're living. Yep, we figured that out about that door with the crest. Those chests in the other worlds, same way. Can't open it. Old man. I don't know. You people seem pretty crazy. So let's. I guess since there's a big computer downstairs with information, let's go down there. Oh yeah. Yeah. Why not? Look, we crossed the ruins. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I gotta try. Yep. We're so much more colorful than the rest of you guys. Everybody here looks like a bunch of peasants. Kind of remind me of the peasants in Monty Python: The Holy Grail. You know, talking about an anarchist, syndicist, communist collective or whatever. Anyway, so let's see what's going on. Whoa! That's a long way down. Fortunately, you can't fall in this game, which is pretty good. Always a relief. That would kind of suck otherwise. Oh, rat, hey? It's got a note on it. Uh-oh. Stockroom, huh? Attacked? I'm sure it's something we can't handle. We busted that dragon tank up after all. It'll be a breeze. Alright, so let's go up here. Uh-oh. The alarm's going off. This isn't good. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. That thing looks like it means business. Alright, now it's time to fight our next boss, whose name I currently forget. I'll find out in just a second. Let's load. Ah, yes, the Guardians. So, with this boss, it's really kind of a good idea just to take out the side, the bits first, because they tend to provide auxiliary fire support, which is something you definitely don't want. So there's really no point on leaving these alive. There are some bosses in this game where sometimes it's good to leave one of the underlings around, but this is not one of them. This is definitely a situation where just taking them out as fast as you can helps. And unfortunately, I don't think techs work here, so... Alright, we got one of the bits. That's good. Now we just gotta take out the other one. And I believe that the Guardian does use some fairly powerful attacks now, but at least we won't have any auxiliary fire support. It's gonna do, I think, some kind of countdown attack. So the best way to handle it is just try to take it out as fast as possible. Standard attacks are the best way to go, especially because Fire Whirl doesn't really work. Hypno Wave doesn't work, so yeah, see, there's a countdown at the top of the screen. Once it gets there, then it will unleash a powerful attack. But if you feel like you're getting close and you might be low on HP, then you just use an Aura Whirl, and that will usually help. So that's what I'm going to do with these two. Just use Aura Whirl. There we go. So hopefully now we'll be able to survive the attack if it comes. Actually, now that I think of it, I think he might just be reviving the bits. Yeah, it must have been a mistake. Still, if he brings the bits back, then just continue to take them out. Yeah, because I think the bits, what they do is they provide defense for the Guardians, so you definitely don't want to leave those things alive. Once they come back, just take them out. Fairly standard process. As I said, the game doesn't really get challenging until later, especially because of the limited amount of abilities you've got right now. Really, you know, in terms of game mechanics, there's only so much you can do, and 99.9% of the time you're going to be using your regular attacks. So, yeah, techs become really fun later, though. There's some really fantastic dual techs and triple techs that you can use, and in a lot of circumstances, you'll find that those are the only things that are effective. There are later bosses where using regular attacks are punished pretty severely, so something to keep in mind. Yeah, this is the part of the game, I would argue, where things start to slow down a little bit, up until this point with the escape from jail and so forth, and some of the really rapid-fire events that took place in the very first part of the game. This is where the pacing slows down a little bit, where you're in areas for a little bit longer. There's kind of more development towards the greater story. So I wouldn't say it's... There we go, we killed it. I wouldn't exactly say it's one of my favorite parts of the game, but it's interesting. I kind of like the atmosphere here, too. It's very dark, and the music is creepy, while at the same time being totally awesome, so... Alright, 300 EXP. Fantastic. Woohoo! Level ups for everybody. So now that we've taken out that big, freakish Guardian thing, let's go get some food. Uh-oh. That's not good. If it smells in here. Everything's completely rotten. That's a shame. There's a dead guy, huh? Yeah, it's been a while. You sure you should take something from a dead guy? I don't know about that. A seed. And, you know, you never know. This seems to be the type of place where it happens. Anything can happen in a place where you've never been. You just don't know how this world works. Soiled sheet of paper. Ew. Okay, so apparently we're going to catch a statue rat. So yeah, we're our next duty, you're going to see right outside, is to run after a rat. There it is. And so you just what you have to do is dash with the circle button or the A button, and you just hit the X button when you get close enough. So the trick is, of course, is to wait till it runs around these corners. I might not catch it this time. It's a little tricky, but all right, there we go. I'm usually better at this. So if that happens, let me just start over. Yeah, so if that happens, all you have to do is run back to the top of the screen, and the rat will be right back there, so. Oh, come on. Finally got it. I tried that several times before I did. It's a little bit harder with the with the screen the way it is. Activities like that, when you don't have it attached to your TV, the visuals, because they're choppier, can be a little bit difficult. But there we go. Got the rat. And so yeah, it tells you there's a panel in the south room. You hit the R and the L buttons at the same time, and then you can access the passage. So thank you, rat. And if you make any mistakes, nothing happens, so don't worry about it so much. Yeah, it's all good. So anyway, let's go see about that secret passage. See if anything happens. Yeah, still getting used to kind of this, the visuals here, because the way I'm seeing the game is very choppy, because I'm trying to record it purely off of, on my recorder and not using it on my TV, so usually I can do a lot better, but yeah, you just R, L, X, and there you go. Opens it up right there. So, now you gotta try to avoid these guys if you can. There's a treasure chest right there. Alright, and so, got a battle. And you get to actually fight these rats. The previous rat they had to chase was not a battle rat, but this one is. And oftentimes the bugger will shoot itself, that thing in the middle, or it'll shoot enemy rats if they're kind of in the way. So something to keep in mind. It's a little bit helpful. And so, yeah, it's gonna electrocute you every once in a while. Not a huge deal. Woohoo! And we win. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, fortunately this little dungeon isn't too long. I guess they didn't want to keep you, like, dank and depressed forever, which I can completely understand. This whole atmosphere is just kind of, it's pretty haunting. Haunting, as my mother would say. We should have stocked up on mid tonics, my bad. So yeah, make sure before you go in this dungeon that you don't do what I did and go to the store and pick up some mid tonics, because at this point you should have a decent amount of money, and this can only help your cause. So, all right, so there are some beetles here. I guess we'll fight these guys, and so I can show you what it's like. And that's kind of funny. Ran into a battle, completely like just glossed over 2 of the bugs. Okay, there's one there. But yeah, there's 2 other bugs up there, and they just kind of got skipped over. These bugs aren't too hard though. Pretty simple. A lot of the enemies here are not very difficult. But it is kind of nice to get a better variety. I kind of feel like compared to some of the other dungeons we've done so far, got some new sprites, got some new enemy types, and they do a pretty good job of keeping the variety up. So not bad, not bad. Well done, Squaresoft. How we mourn the loss of you. Now that you've become Squeenix, a vastly inferior company. So there are those robots there, but we'll be seeing a lot of those guys later on. I don't have to worry about them. Let me see. I think that there is. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember my way around here. So, actually, if you go down here, you're able to find there is a little switch right here, and you can turn that on. But as you can see, this door is still sealed, so that's not really going to help you. Remember that for later, though. Make sure to come back here to access that door. And I'm not going to reveal how you open it or the circumstances behind it at this point, but it is still worth checking out. So, yeah, I'm just rescanning this place, trying to see if there are any treasures. I don't think that there are, so you can press on, just kind of go along here, stay as far to the left of the screen as possible, and you should be able to make it to your goal. Not too shabby. So here we are. We've arrived at the control room. Info center. Oh, computer's still operational after all this time, huh? And Luca, of course, can operate the most advanced technology wherever, whenever. There we are. All right. Hooray for GPS. Even though I don't know if Luca would know what that is, but all right, so it's telling us go cross some more ruins, go past the Empire State Building, go south of that little oil refinery there, and there's another dome. And is there a gate there? Is there a warp or something? What's so special about it? Proto-dome, all right. I like how she's jumping along with the rhythm of the alarm. It's kind of cool. Do not push the button. If you know that when anybody says that line, nothing good comes afterwards. Fine. Well, now we're all gonna die. You've hit the nuclear. 1999 AD. That wasn't too long ago. Day of Lavos. What's that? Is that some kind of like festival or something? Earthquake. Oh, that doesn't look good. kind of underground volcano is erupting. Doesn't look like a very good day. What is that? Uh-oh, it's playing villainous music. It's a giant hedgehog that's shooting lava rain on, looks like everything. Yikes. That doesn't look very pleasant. Wow. That's enough to make you uncomfortable, I think. Oh, jeez. Huh. Yeah, what is that? Destroying our world. Oh, wow. So, that thing arose in 1999, and this is what happens to the world afterwards? Yikes. Oh god, she's freaking out. Well, I would too if I was in that situation. Yeah, you know, forget global warming. If that thing was going to rise in the future, I don't know. I mean, as we found out, it's 2014, so apparently either he didn't rise or he's waiting a couple years longer, but it's still something to be concerned about. What? What do you want with me? Change history, huh? Oh, man. Well, you know what Doc Brown's going to say about that. Again, he's not around, and this is kind of a dire situation. I don't know. That's a difficult decision. She's like, I guess. Yeah, let's change history and stop the world from the apocalypse. Why not? Stroke of luck. I guess so. Yeah, I got nothing better else. Nothing else to do. Woohoo! We can do this. All right. Yep. Let's try to go back to our time period and see what's gonna happen. Chrono Dome. All right. Well, that was exciting. Apparently, we found out that a giant hedgehog porcupine thing is gonna rise in the year 1999 and destroy the world, and where we've ended up is apparently the future. So that's kind of eerie. But now we have a completely new journey and quest, and we're determined to take on that goal and win. So anyway, this has been the Benjinator's Let's Play Chrono Trigger. That was part 10. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.